right, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Launchpad. My name is Grant Soffer, and today I'm here with Lvnding. How you guys doing today?
Good, good. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, of course, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Of course, we are fresh off your set at Decadence here, day one. Walk me through your set. How'd it go today?
It went well. We played the early bird set, but you know what? People came to see us, and we appreciate it, and we recognize it, and then even more people showed up, and so it gave us energy, and we just went harder and harder. So honestly, we love playing in Arizona. Like, that's the truth. So being here with Relentless is always a blast.
Yeah, every time you guys have been out here, it's always been a good time. We're always happy to see you guys out here. We're kind of nearing the end of 2022 here. I'm going to ask both of you to kind of give me an answer for this one. What's been your favorite memory, favorite experience, favorite set, like whatever it is, like favorite moment from this past year? I want to hear an answer from both of you individually.
That's a tough one because we did EDC Vegas, which was amazing. We did Orlando, but for me, because we just did it like last month, we went to Saudi Arabia and played a festival there.
Oh shit, no way.
So like it's international, so that was amazing. And then the crowd, the kids, so much energy and experiencing house music, probably for the first time in their life or within the last few years. So we get to be like pioneering with them. And that was for me, that was an amazing moment, and the energy was just surreal. So that's up there for me. What's yours? I'm curious, actually.
No cap, I was going to say the same thing.
You were going to say the same thing?
Yeah.
I feel like I got to challenge you on that. I feel like you need to give a different answer
if
now.
I had to pick, you know, yeah, I would agree. Yeah, because that was like, honestly, an experience like you would never expect. You're driving up, I don't know how long was the drive, an hour and a half or something like, up into this mountain, and all of a sudden, you just see like a sea of cars, and you're like, what the hell? You pull up to this club, completely packed front to back, like they're trying to squeeze people, like next to the bathroom line, like nuts, and they're all freaking like screaming their heads off, dancing nonstop.
Damn.
Like nuts.
Yeah, okay.
That's it, because I don't know if I got on the mic. Costa Rica. So big shout out to Costa Rica and San Jose. I always get confused. San Jose, yeah.
Okay.
So hopefully we come back there.
Yeah, okay. That sounds like you guys have played at some cool places recently, too. Yeah, I know you guys are telling me you got some big things coming up for 2023 as well. I know you got some of the tour dates picked out. I know you guys are going back to your hometown of Miami, play back at Ultra over there.
Yeah.
Have you guys played at an Ultra before, or is this going to be your first one?
So technically, this is going to be our first Ultra.
Okay.
This year, 2022, we went on the main stage with Afrojack to premiere Day and Night before it was on the radio and everything. And so we got on stage. That was his legs were shaking, my legs were shaking. That's like the amount of people and the energy is insane. But 2023 is going to be our first year officially playing Ultra, and we're going to be on the Jack stage. Afrojack is bringing us, so big shout out to him. Huge help to our career. And yeah, so super excited. We can't wait to announce like all the more details once it's finalized. But Ultra Miami, big for us.
Shit, dude, that's gonna be exciting, man. What's that feeling like, being able to go back to your hometown and play, like kind of where it all started, kind of thing?
Yeah. No, it's like it's the goal you set for yourself as a Miami DJ.
Yeah.
I think every Miami DJ sets two places, Ultra and Space. Those are the two. Those are the two. So we knocked out one. We got another one to go. And I think you went to Ultra as well. So like you even got to experience it as a fan.
Yeah, and it's funny because I told myself, you know, like I'm never gonna go back here until I play it. So I don't know, you know, getting on stage with Afrojack, technically didn't play it, but you know, I think that was worth going back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And you know, now we get to have our name on the flyer, so it's fucking sick.
That's a surreal experience, him bringing you guys out like that. That's so cool. Well, I'm stoked for you guys being able to play at that festival like that. Would you guys say that's like the dream festival for you to play at, or is there another festival that you guys are kind of eyeing?
You know, we set our bar high.
Yeah, of
you
course,
know, because you have to. Yeah. And so Ultra is up there. So that's for sure top 5, maybe even 3. Then, you know, you have Tomorrowland.
Yeah, well, of course.
You got to have that on the list.
Yeah.
Then, you know, Movement in Detroit. Every time we play the Midwest, bro, and the Midwest are always like, you got to come to Movement, you got to come to Movement. So that's up there as well. So Movement, if you're hearing this, call your boys.
We're ready.
Tag them,
We're ready.
Over. Yeah.
Get you on next year's lineup.
There's so many festivals and new ones that pop up too. But no, and then shout out Insomniac as well for always hosting us. Their festivals are amazing.
Yeah.
So you know, we're grateful. We're grateful at the end of the day.
I want to hear a little bit more about your guys' origin story. How you guys first like started getting into house music, how you guys met each other, how you guys started DJing, like how that all came about. Like, give me that little story.
So for me, I grew up with my dad being a DJ and owning a house record label in Miami.
Okay, nice.
So I grew up listening to house music my whole life. My mom was into it too, so it's just like electronic music was normal in my house.
Yeah.
And then around high school, funny enough, I don't mean to keep bringing him up, but I saw Afrojack perform live. I snuck in like I was 15 to a pool party, Miami Music Week. I saw it. The energy was crazy. It was Laid Back Luke as well, and it was just such a. I was like, wow, I gotta do what they do. The crowd control, the energy is amazing. And then I started working. I ended up going to FIU. Shout out our Floridians, FIU there. And I met this guy, and we were in marching band camp. We both played the mellophone.
You guys met at
Band camp.
marching band camp?
Yeah.
What instruments did you guys
So
play?
we both played the mellophone, which is like a marching French horn. Like it's like a weirder instrument too.
Do you guys still play that?
Unfortunately not. I'm sure I could like relearn in 2-3 months. You know, like just.
If we have one in the back right now, and
he
I
could
brought
do
it out.
He could do it. He could play a French horn right now, I think.
You could play the French horn still? Okay,
I'd
for
be
sure.
rusty.
You not so much?
No, he was always way better than me. I wanted to do music. He was playing his instrument, practicing, and I was using my computer. And then, so eventually he was like, I was like, oh, what are you doing on the computer? I'm like, I make music. Oh, me too. I do it on the side. I go, okay. And I showed him Ableton, and then he was like, how do I put music on? I was like, you just send him an email. And his mind was blown, and then he went on a YouTube black hole, and then now he teaches me everything. So it's a full circle for me there. But I know his story's like, I guess a hair difference. Similar,
let's hear. How'd you start getting into house music?
Bro, we had like a band Getty in high school or some shit.
Okay.
Something stupid. And one of my boys brought his like little Vestax DJ controller.
Yeah.
Like, the $99 one that barely had a sound card.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm watching him going, how the fuck does this shit work? So then I got curious. I borrowed my friends. I learned, was able to get to the point where I was like DJing tailgates in college a few years later. And then, basically our paths crossed. I was always, doing a bunch of other shit, but I didn't really start taking it seriously until I met him.
Damn. Okay. All right, I gotta ask, since you guys are a duo, obviously you guys produce your own music together. You're obviously DJing up there together. What do you guys bring to the table individually in terms of producing and in terms of DJing? I want to hear like each of y'all like what you bring compared to the other person kind of thing.
I think we know our strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
But we really produce together. Like when it comes to making a record, like it's not one person makes a record and the other one goes, oh, just tweak that. No. It's really like we're fighting. No, this is not good. No, why are you doing that? And both sides, he'll come in and be like, so out of tune, why'd you do that? I'm like, because it's good.
Yeah.
But, so when it comes to producing, we're doing that. He's definitely more the sound engineer than I am.
Okay.
Like mixing and mastering, fine-tuning, clipping, like all the minute details. So his ears are way more tuned than mine, I will admit. And then I guess on the other side, then I'm more of like the DJ. Yeah. So I'll maybe crate dig a little bit more and put the record box together for our sets. So that's like the balance there, I'd say. So the producing is both of our tastes. So when you hear a Black V-neck record, it's our taste, on the record. And then everything else is like the balance to make it work.
Well, would you agree with that? Would you say probably
100%.
the same?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, 100%. Okay, for sure. So I know we were talking a little bit beforehand. You guys have something big coming up for 2023 here. You guys want to tell us a little bit about it here?
Yeah.
We kind of already...
It's kind of already in the works, kind of started up a little bit. Yeah,
but our own label, Retail Records. So we're super proud of that. We've had the name for like, I want to say almost 3 years even. So yeah, it's just trying to find the right time. And you know what? I'll be honest. I could even argue it's not the right time, but you just have to do it. Yeah, you just have to do it. And so we launched our first single, Fire Burnin', in December. Our next one's Original Dawn, ours again. And then we're trying to make it work. We're trying to do a comp of some up and coming artists from Miami, some from Italy actually, even like just guys that maybe the average listener doesn't even know who they are, but make dope music, dope club records. And that's what we want to like put out on Retail Records. We're just trying to put club music, and we're gonna obviously still release on our friends' label and other people's label, but we're just trying to get that sound that's like our sound and dope music that doesn't get noticed, that needs to be put out there. So we're gonna work hard on that this year to really prove it to everybody that
trying to
we
find
have
like
been.
more like underground people to
Yeah.
kind of like bring up.
We just want to put people in the spotlight that deserve it.
Yeah.
And also doesn't hurt to have new tunes for your set as well.
For
so
sure, dude.
we played three records that are from these up and coming artists as well. So in the set. So
okay, real quick.
yeah.
I want to hear both of you shout out 2 artists that are probably a little more that most people probably don't know.
Okay. So I'll do one, he'll do another one. I'll do my boy Zach from Miami,
Okay.
ZAK. He's killing it. I played his Turn Off the Light remix. We've been playing his Plan B edit as well. He does a lot of like bootlegs, and I'm pushing him to do originals. I'm like, yo, man, you make dope music, so now like stop taking people's vocals that you can't clear and put out your own. And so we're gonna have him on the label too. We're trying our best to get him on there.
Nice,
but he's 22. He's killing it. So he's on my radar
so
for
young
sure.
and up and coming. Okay.
Yeah, I got one as well, but I wanna see what he says first.
Man, honestly, I gotta shout out the boy Brian Softwell.
Who is it again?
Brian Softwell.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, Miami guy. Man, it's crazy watching somebody figure out what it is that they want to do with their career, and seeing that in him recently, like the light bulb kind of clicked for him.
Yeah.
It's just incredible. Like, I only want the best for that kid. He makes bangers.
That's dope.
Yeah, he did El Difficile on Republic Mars earlier this year, the Bad Bunny record. That Lee Foss and John Summer were playing before the party won the other Bad Bunny.
That's sick,
But
dude.
yeah, and then I want to shout out as well Bombay's from LA. He's super dope, yeah. And there's so many other guys. Desintel from Miami, Drax out in Italy, Fuli on the West Coast.
Okay.
I know he's been in the scene for a minute, so I'm sure there's more that I'm forgetting, but
Oh, for sure. I'm sure they all appreciate.
of course.
Like, I'm sure they're all gonna watch this and feel really special
We'll
that
send
you
it to
guys
them,
know
be
who
like,
they
"Post
are
it."
and like are plugging them in right now. They probably love that. All right, so outside of music, what are some things that you guys are passionate about outside of music here?
You know, I think he has way more passions.
He likes food.
I love food.
Food?
That's true. Because he has a lot of passions, but for me, I love food.
Are you more into eating food, cooking food?
No. I'm a restaurant connoisseur.
Okay. See, that's me, dude. I'm really big on the whole eating food and going to restaurants.
It's
I
starting
wanna
to
get
show,
good at
though.
cooking,
It's starting to
but-
show that I love it too much. That's my hobby. When I go home, or even if I'm in another city, I want to try the best restaurant they have, or a restaurant that the locals are like, you gotta try this. And when I'm home, I love to go out to eat. You don't have to cook, you don't have to think, you just sit back. Even tell the waiter, bring me what you like, and you know.
I do that all. I've started doing
I
that.
love that.
I've started doing that where you just say like.
But it has to be a good restaurant, though.
Yeah, like I don't even look at the menu because half the time, like the server knows what they're doing. Like you can just say, hey, like give me what you recommend or what you're probably eating for like your shift tonight. Like I trust whatever you're doing, kind of
It's
thing.
the best. You get to kick it back and just enjoy. But I know Ian's got a few passions. I know.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been a musician. I've played, French horn basically my whole life.
Yeah.
But then a little bit later, I picked up the drums. So I've been playing ever since.
Okay.
We finally were able to build out a studio that gives me like a little tiny live room, you could call it.
Yeah.
I have my kit in there. So I still don't really get to practice too much, but
Yeah.
it's fun to track and, continue that passion. I also recently got into cars. So I've been starting to collect a few. And computers, I think. Yeah, I game a lot. So,
what's
PC Master Race
oh,
all day
PC?
long. Let's go.
What are some of your favorite games to play?
Shit. Lately, I've been playing a lot of Warframe.
Okay.
Planet Side, and yeah, that's really it.
Okay, nice, for sure. Well, what are you guys' favorite? You were talking about food. Now you got me thinking about food.
Sushi.
Sushi?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, no hesitation.
No.
Yeah, you got a favorite
I had
sushi
it 3
place?
days in a fucking row. Yes, Fujiya in Miami. If you ever go to freaking Miami,
What's
go
it
to
called one
Fujiya
more
in
time?
Kendall. Fujiya.
Okay.
Gotta fucking go.
Okay, how about you? Favorite food?
That's a tough one for me because I love all types of
All food?
You know. I can't even pick one. You know, one day I want sushi, another day I want Italian, another day I want a burger.
I feel you.
It's what you're in the mood for, you know.
All of the above.
It's a
Do you
feeling,
have
you
a
know?
favorite restaurant though?
Ooh, I have a few in Miami that I really love. I'm gonna shout out Ceviche 105.
Yeah.
Super popular Peruvian food. People don't know Peruvian food really. Like
Okay.
it's not a wouldn't say it's like a dominant Latino country in America, but in Miami they have a presence. And I took my tour manager there, and ever since he's like, every time he comes to Miami, the first stop he has to go is there. I actually met Sid for dinner there like 2-3 years ago, and then every time he comes to town, we have to go to Ceviche 105. So try out. If there's a Peruvian restaurant by your house, give it a shot. Honestly, it's probably the most slept on food.
Okay, inspiring me to go try some of that. Yeah, and next time I need to go out for food, I'm gonna go do that.
There's ceviche. Yeah, if it's the fish people, but if you're not a big fish person, lomo saltao. It's like steak and fries. Great. They also have arroz chaufa. It's like fried rice, basically.
Okay.
I mean, there's so many different. Trust me, they have a big menu.
Hey, you said food's one of your passions, so I'm definitely gonna go try it out for sure. All right, so you guys said earlier, well, obviously, you have that release with Afrojack. Afrojack brought you on at Ultra. I know you guys have done some other collabs in the past. Are there artists that you guys are hoping to collab with, or maybe people you have collabs in the works with?
We want to, like, for me, I'm going to say one, he'll say another one. For me, Green Velvet.
Green Velvet?
It's
okay.
the OG.
Yeah,
we got to release on his label this year. We remixed Dage, a record that he produced, I think, back in like 92 or 4, like even before we were born. So that was an honor, but I would love to get him on a vocal and his creativity. And I mean, there's even more. I feel like it's bad to just say one, but.
It's funny, if you follow us, you would have seen we just put on our story, Chris Lake is a huge inspiration for us. And he's kind of who, we've looked up to, I'd say, our whole career.
Okay.
He seems to be someone that's figured out how to walk that fine line of like kind of underground and commercial, if you will. I feel like we're kind of in that same path. I'm not trying to label us, but I feel like we're kind of walking that line as well.
Kind of similar vibes.
So to learn from him would be insane.
Okay. Both solid answers. I like that. Okay, so obviously 2023, right around the corner. Give me your guys' biggest goal in music and then outside of music for 2023 here.
That's a tough one. I haven't had time to think about that.
You haven't been thinking about your New Year's resolution?
I haven't even had time. My New Year's resolution, my personal goal, I got to go to the gym. I got to lose weight. This traveling has got to me. The food has got to me. I got to take a break from the food for like a few months and go back down. And then for career, honestly, for me personally, I want the label. I want to really put the label on the map. I want to do some shows with the label and really show our musical taste is not just in our studio. It's outside that. It's on the DJ decks and the nightclubs and the festivals, and put these artists in spotlights and bring them to the shows and have them play and put them on the pedestal that they deserve to be on. So that for me is the career goal.
Okay, for sure. How about you?
If I could, retire and basically just live off of the music that we've already made, I think that would be something I would really enjoy, because it would just mean I can spend more time making music.
Yeah.
Because, I love DJing, but really my passion is creating. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Solid answers. I like that. All right, last question before we wrap up right here. We're really big on gratitude out here. So we ask everybody every time we interview anyone, what's one thing that you're grateful for in life right now? You can give me one in music, one outside of music. Give me both, doesn't matter.
I'm grateful for my family and friends, they're like, I guess my rock, they keep me grounded, and they're there for me, and I try to be there for them as well, because I'm not home. But when I am home, I always try to make time for them.
All right, nice.
I would obviously have said the same thing, but
Can't copy.
Of course. My support system is huge. I wouldn't be here without all of my support, him included, my fiance. It's, I don't know, it's nuts. But if I had to say something else, I would say, honestly, finally being debt-free is crazy.
Yeah.
It's like literally the weight of the world is off your shoulders.
Yeah.
So
I feel
that's
you.
huge.
That was me as of 2 weeks ago, so I totally did a huge weight lifted off the shoulder. It feels great, man. It feels great. It's a good feeling for sure. But all right, man, well, I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Unless you guys got anything else you're trying to plug or anything for 2023.
Follow us at Black V-Neck Music at Instagram, Twitter, all socials, everything.
And where's the best place people can reach you? Is it Instagram?
Yep,
Instagram's the
DM
best
us,
spot?
Yep.
All right, well, obviously, follow them on all platforms. We appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day.
Yeah.
Obviously, you killed it on your set.
Oh, thank you for having
Appreciate
us.
you guys coming on over. Well, thank you guys for tuning in and listening to another episode of The Launchpad. My name is Grant, and this was Black V-Neck.
To my soul, the fire is